Hey, how we doing? Yeah. I love that kind of music. I love rock, I love hard rock, I love all kinds of rock music. I love heavy metal, I love all that. I love rolling down my windows whenever I'm driving. Makes me feel like a badass, just like, yeah! But you know, it's kind of hard to do that whenever you're driving a Chevy Spark. Like, if you don't know what a Chevy Spark is, it is basically a little bit smaller than a Fiat. Like, I drove by a guy in a Fiat once and he laughed. So, I mean, that's how my life is going right now. I found out something. I've been watching a lot of TV recently, as you know, you can tell. I gave a lot more sound than I wanted it to. Shit. I watch a lot of TV. I found out that if you watch enough TV, you turn into whatever you watch. Like, if you watch like a gangster show, you turn into a gangster for a little while. If you watch Dexter, you'll turn into a serial killer. Or dead, whichever one. But I've been watching recently, it's kind of sad because recently I've been watching a lot of Queer Eye. And my fashion sense hasn't gone up at all. Have been getting a lot of dick though. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's only gonna get worse, I promise. But I watch a lot of TV to the point where I feel like my life could be a television show. Like, I feel like I'm in my second season right now. I feel like I'm doing really well. End of the second season, I moved to LA. I do a set on Conan. I start dating Jennifer Lawrence. Because a guy can fucking dream, right? At the beginning of the third season, I moved back to Texas. Become best friends with Vanilla Ice. Start doing heroin. Kill my dealer and throw him in the back of a Waffle House. Get myself an emotional support hooker named Paprika. Because all the good ones have been taken. At the end of the third season, turns out Paprika dies of a meth overdose of a strain that I created. Surprise, my life is now a sequel to Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Ugh, I can't fucking talk. Because, you know, science bitches. I don't watch that show. That's the only quote I know. But I do watch a lot of TV. I do. I watch, I don't do this normally, but I watch news. And I was watching the news recently, and they did a story about a guy in Decatur. Largest drug bust in Decatur history so far. They found $3 to $5 million worth of DMT in this guy's house. Okay? If you don't know what DMT is, ask that guy right there. But, DMT is a drug that if you take in liquid form, it'll make you feel high for about 10 hours. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, I got fucking work in the morning. Like, I work with my stepdad, and I get abused on a daily basis. I can't deal with that shit. Like, OSHA's not helping me. OSHA, my dad's abusing me. Bitch, that's what he's supposed to do. They found $3 to $5 million worth of DMT. They found marijuana, and they found what they think is a meth lab. Now, here's what I took from this story. Wow, my dad lives in Decatur. That's my dad's street. That's my dad's house. That's my dad in handcuffs. Shit, my dad's a drug lord. And you know, honestly, it pissed me off. It really did. Because I didn't get a cut. $3 to $5 million and you're not giving me shit? Like, that's some bullshit, alright? Like, Pablo Escobar's kids still get cars for Christmas, okay? Last Christmas, I got a Hot Wheels. And And not like a limited edition Hot Wheels. I didn't get like a Mystery Machine or a Knight Rider. No, I got a 1996 Toyota Corolla. Like no doors. Exhaust pipe was missing. Like that shit we do to cater. My dad had 3 kids with his, ex-wife. I have 3 step-siblings that lived with him. Okay, that means I had 3 siblings that lived with their plug. Okay, imagine how lucky you are to live with your plug. Okay? Like you get he'll give you drugs, but you gotta say please and thank you. He'll give you an ounce, but you gotta do the dishes. Zane, are you okay? We barely touched your DMT. No, me and my dad though, we have one thing in common. We only have one thing in common, and that is we both believe that drugs should be mandatory at church. I believe this because there is a certain thing called Christian EDM, and that is Christian electronic dance music, for those, uncultured. But yeah, it's Christian electronic dance music. And it's not like remixes of popular Christian songs. It's not like this little light of mine, 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 mine. No, it's Jesus. Crucifixion. That's on my new SoundCloud album. It's called Jesus Raves. It came out December 25th. Yeah, it's got a couple holes in it, but well, you're not gonna like the rest of this shit. All right, gets worse, I promise. Now, I volunteer every chance I get at church. I am a Christian, and I do believe in, all the Christian bullshit that's in the Bible. Which is why I volunteer every chance I get, at church. I think that's how I got roped into being on my church's softball team. I play third, bench. Because, Jesus only loves you if you're batting over 300. Okay, no baseball fans, got it. Now, I think the only thing worse than being on the bench is being the starting catcher with no arm strength whatsoever. It's the only time you're rooting for the other team. It's like, hey, I need you to hit it over the fence, okay? Like line drive it to first, put it out in the outfield. I don't care. I can't throw it back to the fucking pitcher. Sorry, Pastor. I need you to do something. It can't get in this. God damn it. Sorry, Pastor. You know what? Let's roll it back to him. See if it gets there. Y'all laugh, but the number of times that I've actually had to roll it back to the fucking pitcher is like fucking hilarious. Like I'm the worst catcher in the history of softball and church. Jesus is probably better than I was, and if you didn't get that, even though he nails hands, cool. My mom told me that you can find out anything you want to know about the girl you are dating if you take her to church. You'll find out everything you ever want to know about the girl you're dating if you take her to church. I found this to be true, okay? Because last girl I took to church, I found out she was a Satanist. Burned up in the parking lot. I'm just kidding, guys. Fell into the baptism pool, fucking disappeared. No, I am a church-going guy. I'm a Christian. I love God. I believe in God. It really makes it awkward though whenever I'm having sex with a Christian chick, and she screams out, "Oh God!" Because now it just feels like there's a third person in this relationship. He's getting all the credit. I'm doing all the work. Like, this is bullshit. This is not what I wanted. And I said, you just take the wheel. Like, please, God, do not scream out the Lord's Prayer. Like, that's not wanted right now. Who's your daddy? Our Father who art in heaven? No. That's not what I meant when I said I wanted a threesome. I wanted your roommate Holly, and he gave me Jesus. Already has enough holes. Because a hell of a hand job, though. Oh, come on, you laughed at the first hole joke. Holier than down my ass. Alright, guys, my name is Zane Melton. I'm your host for the evening. Please get up for yourselves. And please get up here next time up to the stage. Features all over DFW. Give it up for Brian Breckenridge.
What's up, in Katy, Texas? Thanks for coming out, supporting live comedy. Thank you for that. I'm gonna need everybody to stop telling me I look like a cop.